Hey, how's it going? I made the mistake of looking on Reddit to see what's been going on in the tinnitus forum. And, if I were somebody who just got tinnitus and I read what was inside there, I think it would not help me at all. The thing that comes to mind is there's this one guy, he's taking sertraline and he's in the psych ward. He's been there for a couple of weeks. He's lost his mind, because of the tinnitus and because of his reaction to it. And most people don't do that. And he's talking about how he knows it could get a lot worse, and he's hoping there's some way he can, get a hold on himself and everything. And I feel for the guy. I would love to make sure he gets the right information that would help him to, be able to do that. I'll actually check and see if he did get any information. But, when you get tinnitus, and you've come along to this video, and you're in a really terrible state right now, and you are fearful that you're going to be that person who loses it and can't ever have a better life ever again. Certainly that has passed all of our minds, I'm sure, when we think about how tinnitus could be really, really bad. And but the fact is, 99% of people do great, and that other 1% have some very, big things that are, a lot worse. Yeah, here I found the thread about this. As I want to read a little bit about what he said. He said that he's posted a lot on this website. Maybe he's got tinnitus in 2017. He barely survived it. That starts to, make me worry. How do you survive tinnitus? You have a sound, but you are living. You are not going to die from tinnitus. In August, I came back, and I'm getting tones over tones. So he's getting more sounds, low frequency, high frequency. And the first 2 months, he had severe hyperacusis. He didn't say how he got it. Oh wait, maybe he does. But no, he got another tone after he got a flu, and it said it's driving him nuts, and his head's vibrating, or he has that feeling of some kind of, And then I'm in the psych ward for nearly 2 weeks now, and I'm on sertraline for depression, and he's going to update every day and stuff. So, I told him. Here's what I told him. I hope I can plant this seed. It's important to understand that tinnitus is not a threat and it won't hurt you, but it is your response. I don't want to just appeal to your conscious brain, but to your subconscious brain, because we really do have a subconscious brain that releases all kinds of chemicals, and then our conscious thoughts are really affected, and that's where we lose it. But so let me go on. The subconscious brain is what throws everything into a frenzy and can make things way worse, and it really can. So there's a way, to get that subconscious brain back in check, but it can be tricky when you're in a really bad place. And I said, you're probably in such a state right now because he's in the psych ward, as he says. And if you were to revert. And if you were to reverse that state that you're in now, you might be able to, say that it's utterly amazing how much you transformed and became okay again, and to the point that you're living a normal life. And despite, seeming like it's impossible right now. I mean, I can say that about me, about many people I've known, where they're in such a state, and it lasted for quite a long time, where they felt that their life would never be okay again, and then it was. that sound, it can be so annoying. You can't stop thinking about it, and it's there all the time, and your brain gets really focused in on it, and it seems so, so loud. And I can tell you right now, I haven't thought about it at all today. I actually don't hear it now. I know this is kind of the strange thing to say. I know it's there now, but I don't hear it. And it's kind of weird to say that if you don't know what I'm talking about. And some of you do, I think, where, oh, there it is. I found it. And it's pretty loud in its own right. But I've just sort of gotten to where I don't notice it. It's kind of tuned out. It's so unimportant. My subconscious brain doesn't tune into it, but it sure did before. I couldn't sleep. Sometimes days I would go with, actually I went 5 days with no sleep at first, and then days I would go with a 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. If I got really lucky, I might get 5 hours. And when I did get 5 hours, it was awake for an hour, sleep for an hour, awake for an hour, sleep like that. I could. It wasn't continuous, and it was absolutely awful. And then I was thinking about it all day, and I couldn't think about anything else, and it was just nuts. And now I made a complete transformation. I can't say exactly everything that I did, but I've made a lot of videos about it. And, with this gentleman that's in the psych ward now, I wish I could communicate to him that it's possible. Even people who have, multiple tones, to get where your subconscious brain has totally tuned, relaxed everything, and you're not focused in on it, so much so that the sound is just not there most of the time. And when you do notice it, you're like, oh, okay, I got the sound, no big deal, But like, if someone would have told me that I could become like that when I was in such a bad state, I'm not sure I would have believed him. So I think the first step is believing that your subconscious brain is super powerful, and you can tell it. I know it's kind of weird talking to yourself, to that other alter ego, but you can tell it. There's nothing going to happen to me. I'm safe. I'm not going to die from it. And not only that, I don't even have to think about it so much anymore. It's okay. It's part of me. I love who I am. I've got this sound. I love the sound too. I love it so much that I don't even have to care about it anymore. And as I love it so much that I don't even have to care about it anymore, I stop noticing it. It's so counterintuitive to think that would be possible. You've got to solve it. There's got to be some way to make this sound turn off. That's what your conscious brain is. All the logic points to that. There's got to be a way. But then, no, actually, your subconscious is doing so much to promote this sound into your conscious and help you think about it all the time, help you think about, we got to find a way. But no, you can talk back to your subconscious and pray, say, no, we don't have to find a way to do anything. It's not even important anymore, this tinnitus. I'm going to be fine. I am fine. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'm okay. I like the sound. Why not? I mean, why not like me? It's part of me. But there's such a benefit if you can learn to think that way, because then the sound just starts to fade away. It takes some time, and you may not believe it, but I believe it a lot now, because I've talked to a lot of people. I've done it myself. I'm one of I've habituated, if you want to call it. Let me turn off this fan here so we can get some complete silence here. Yeah. So I have a constant ringing. It's a lot more noticeable now. But it's not hurting anything. And as I hear it, I don't feel it's important that I think about it. But getting to that point took a while, took a long while, many months. I'm hoping I can help you to do it faster. So I hear a sound. I could work on the computer. I could read a book. And I would be okay. So I do hope that the guy that, went to the psych ward, he can find a way. But, I'll try to keep making videos because I know how difficult it is, because I was there once. And I hope you can maybe tell your story like I'm telling mine. Maybe you're not in a good place now and you can get there. So best wishes to you. I hope you can, get everything tuned up, and just like me, I don't think about it anymore. Or if I do, I don't care. And I hope you can too. Okay, I'll see you. Bye-bye.